Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have another interesting photo to show to you guys. Now this was going to be a little bit clearer than the one that I showed to you yesterday, which some people thought was a cloud, but it was actually probably could have been something. This is just an old video. I always find this one pretty fascinating, interesting. And this is, of course, as the timestamp and date stamp says, taken in 2008. But this one I'm going to show you was taken by a guy named Robert, and it was taken in Chiapas, and I think it's pronounced Boche, in Guatemala. So he said he was basically out and he saw this object. He was on a hill near here, and I was trying to actually zoom in to find out exactly where. And if you go to the far right a little bit on Google Maps, you can see some tree areas and stuff. And he went out and he said he was on the hill, and he actually took this photo, and he didn't pay too much attention to it until he looked in and saw some more detail of it. And here's a photo of it here. Now, when you zoom in, you're actually going to see a saucer-shaped craft. And there it is there. I have never seen anything that's been particularly this clear in a long time. Now, it could be a number of things, but we are getting more exposure from the public for a lot of things that are being photographed. Usually something like this has a little distortion field or something around it, but if you zoom in on it even more, you'll see a little bit more detail in this particular photo once you zoom in and try to identify a couple of things with it. Now, I have never seen anything that's been this detailed as far as a UFO/UAP photo that has been taken, but I want you guys to see this and put your comments down below about this. We're going to zoom in a little bit more because I think I can see like what could be windows or something on the very top and some stuff below it as well. All right, and looking at this a little bit closer without making it too blurry and distorted, you can actually see what can possibly be what we would consider windows at the very top of the craft. And then underneath it, I'm just not 100% sure of what to identify all that as, but this is probably the best I can get as far as trying to zoom in without distorting the picture too much. But I want to know what you guys think about this, because this is actually a good photo if this is going to be legit. He did say that the object was there and it kind of disappeared, and they didn't think too much of it. I'm not sure why. There should be actually more information. Someone needs to contact MUFON on this. Maybe I'll go ahead and send this over to MUFON and send over to some of their photo analysts to take a look at this. But I thought that this was actually pretty interesting because it's clear. There's nothing else you could say about that. I mean, in the background, you guys can see what that looks like when he took the photo in its original origins. And that's what we see here. So this is an interesting photo, guys. It really is, especially when you zoom in and look at some of the detail of it. But I am not good, and I'm not going to say I am at doing calculations and stuff of this. But probably at some point in time, probably next year, I'm going to create a website where we can have these photos out there, give people credit for it or whatever. You guys can download and analyze it. But put your comments down below of what you guys think about this. I think this is actually a good photo that he took. And if this is actually real, we have some good evidence here. So we'll add this to the archive of 2023 UFO sightings and photos. I just wish he would have got a video. And I can understand sometimes you're out and about and you see something and you just grab your phone and take a quick photo of it. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time to actually do a video of this stuff. It would have been awesome if he had got a photo and a video, or he just did several photos of this, because then we really could have got it maybe frame by frame when it was there and it took off and whatever happened to it. But regardless, I think this is very interesting. Some people may or may say it's a hoax. It doesn't matter. I just want you guys to comment to tell me what you think about this. And it's obvious that sometimes when I put some of this stuff up, some of you guys have seen some of these craft before, whether it's this craft or something else. And I'm always amazed. I get pretty excited when I hear you guys talking about that. Like, I saw that back in 1970s, 80s, 60s, or whatever. And a lot of you guys have been following this for a long time, even since 1955, another user said. So we're getting more information out here, and I'm just trying to put this out here for you guys to see it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Maybe someone else has seen something like this, and stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching.